Hi, today I'm going to give you 10 manifestation habits that changed my life. Yes, 10 manifestation habits that changed my life. If you want to make a change in your life and you don't know where to start or what to do, this is the video you need to watch. This video right here is going to give you step-by-step tips on what you need to incorporate in your life to manifest your life and to bring the things that you desire into the physical form. So watch this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to like it. And another thing, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell, people. This is Eyvette from my World of Metaphysics, and welcome to the Law of Attraction, Metaphysical Law of Attraction channel that is designed to change your life. I'm back. Now, what are those 10 manifestation habits that I have that can benefit you? The first thing I want to speak about is visualization. You guys already know this is at the top of the list. Visualization. Everything that you see in your life, everything was created first by a vision. Whatever it is that you see was created by someone from their vision and from their thoughts. So the first thing on my list for all of you out there trying to create the life that you desire, you have to see it in order to have it materialize in your life. Now, when's the best time to do visualization? If you're watching my channel, you already know the answer. In the morning or before going to bed. Now listen, when I say in the morning, I mean the first start of your day. Why? It's because you're setting up your day for what you want it to be. When you visualize it, you're putting your vibration out there at the frequency where you want yourself to be. So you are likely to manifest during that day what it is that you desire. The other time for visualization is always before going to sleep. Listen, your subconscious mind is you. It never sleeps. It's there to be your servant. It's there to give you exactly what it is you want and you need. So while you're sleeping and you're resting, the best time to visualize and to give your subconscious something to do is right before you go to sleep. Why? Because all that chitter chatter that's been going on in your head all day is not going to interfere. Now, let's get to number 2. Number 2 is, people, be grateful. I cannot say this more than enough. Be grateful. Oh, Eyvette, my car broke down. I can't get to work. Be grateful that you have 2 legs. Okay? There's another person out there that don't have any legs. Be grateful you do have a job. There's other people out there that are looking for a job that can't pay their bills. Every day, or when you think about it, try to think or write out 2 to 5 things that you're grateful for. Listen, you're grateful for your family, your mom, your dad, your siblings, your children, the pet dog, the pet cat, your house that you live in because it's giving you shelter. You're grateful for the car that you're driving because it gets you back and forth to work. Whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, it starts first by you being grateful for what you have already. By doing this, you're increasing your vibration and you're allowing God to bless you with more. Okay? So now let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is positivity. Yes, you're probably saying positivity, Eyvette. Positivity. So when you get up in the morning, are you walking around negative or are you positive? Are you spreading joy or are you killing the joy? Are you one of those people no one wants to be around when you go to work? Or are you one of those people that everyone wants around them? Positivity. What are you sending out? Are you bigging up someone? Are you talking positive about every situation in your life, no matter what it is? Or are you looking at the negative on everything? The cup is half empty instead of the cup being half full. One thing that I love to do is that I love to smile. I do, people. I love to smile. When I smile, I lift up my vibration. And other people come and they talk to me and I lift them up too. So when you smile or when you're coming from a positive vibration, you're not only helping yourself by bringing in that vibration to bring in more of the same, but you're also helping other people out too. And what you do for others, you're doing for yourself. Okay? So now let's get to number 4. Be kind to yourself. Listen, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. We make mistakes. It's okay. Many people made mistakes. And after they done made so many is when they got to where they're supposed to be. Mistakes are only lessons. Be kind to yourself. Read a book. Take a bubble bath. Learn to say no when it's appropriate. Listen, be kind to yourself. How many of you out there have said yes, 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 and really wanted to say no? Be kind to yourself. When you're kind to yourself, you're again putting yourself at an elevated vibration. And by doing so, you're more happy, you're more peaceful, and you're most likely to attract into your life what it is you desire. Okay? If you're coming from negativity, doing things that you really don't want to do, that's even worse than saying no. To do something and really not want to do it puts you in that negative vibration, and it's worse than saying no. So I'm telling you, my number 4 is be kind to yourself. What it is you want to do or what you don't want to do, speak up. Take some time for yourself. Take that bath. Take that walk. Go read a book. Go listen to some music. Enjoy yourself. Watch a nice old school movie or a movie that you prefer to watch. Be kind to yourself, and that will lift up your vibration to attract more to you. Now, let's get to number 5. Number 5, affirmations, everyone. Affirmations. Listen, every word you speak is a form of an affirmation. Watch what you say. The subconscious do not know the difference between what is a joke and what is for real. Now, don't get me wrong. You're not going to just say something and then poof, it's going to happen unless you put feelings in it. The thing is, if you're constantly making the same joke, you are actually creating an affirmation that your subconscious might just take in and bring to you what you're doing or what you're saying. So affirmations are very important. Hey, look, I tell everybody, I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror and I say, I love you. You're great. You're prosperous. I am prosperous. I am great. I am beautiful. I am successful. I wake up every single morning with affirmations like these because I know I create my life. And that's the same thing I want you to do with yours. Affirmations is very powerful. It's about time you guys learn that you got to take more control or more responsibility for the words that come out of your mouth. Not only to yourself, but to other people. Whatever you dish out, be prepared to get it back. So I'm telling people, watch what you say. Your words are powerful, and what you say is what you get. Now, let's move on to number 6. Number 6, people. Live as if it already is. That's right. Live as if it already is. If you want that job, walk into your present job and be confident. Be courageous. Be bold. Be the queen or the king that you know you are. If you want that administrative job, dress the part. Hold your head up high and know who you are. If you want that home, drive around in the neighborhood that you want to be in. If you want that car, go to the dealer where that car is. By being where you want to be, or by being around the things you want in your life, you are increasing your vibration. Now, one thing I can say when you do these things, have fun. Have fun. Don't go looking at houses saying, I just wish I can have this house. Because now you're working in a negative vibration, okay? I want you to go in and look at that house as if you can have it and you're just enjoying yourself and you know this house is yours. When you go to the car dealer, look at that car, walk around like you have money, and just say to yourself, this car is mine. And I'm going to tell you right now, the car is yours. Okay? So live as if it already exists. If you want money, hey, look, buy yourself one good, beautiful suit that costs a lot of money. And when you want to feel rich, you fix your hair up, you put those clothes on, and you go out there and you walk as if you already have. That is the secret to manifesting what it is in your life, is act as if it already is. Now, let's get to number 7. Number 7 is writing out what it is you desire. I can't say this enough times. Everyone, if you're on this channel, you already know. I always tell people, I tell everyone, write out what it is you desire. Now, I'm not telling you to write a book. I'm just telling you to script in 2-3 lines exactly what it is you want. When I say script, I mean write out. Thank you, God, in the present tense. Thank you, God, for blessing me with my 2-bedroom apartment, 2 bathrooms, private parking, pool, gym, and tennis court. I got great neighbors. Thank you. It's at a price that I can easily afford. Thank you, and thank you. You're going to read it often to implant that in your subconscious. When are you going to read this? Again, you're going to read it before going to sleep, when you wake up, sometime during the day, whenever you think about reading it. The affirmations, the scripting, the visualization is whenever you feel like you want to do it. But it's mostly effective when you're doing it before going to bed and when you're getting up in the morning. Okay? So writing is very, very important, people. Script your way to manifesting your life. Now, number 8 is a little different again, but I'm going to give you this tip. If you want success, if you want money, if you want health, if you want popularity, whatever it is you desire, hang around those type of people or read about those type of people, okay? If you want success, read about successful people. I do all the time. I love reading. I love reading about this person did this person did this. It sets my vibration up to know that I can accomplish these things too. Why? Because as you read about these successful people, you start realizing they are just like you. They had life problems, life traumas. They've been ups and down, and they made it. They tell you what they went through to get to where they needed to be. And it makes you feel like they're no different from you. That's why I tell people, read. Even watch YouTube videos on successful people if you don't like to read. If you don't have a lot of successful people in your life, create it by reading about them. Whatever it is, get that vibration up so that you too can have what they have and even more. Now, let's get to number 9. Number 9, vision boards. Yes, vision boards. Now, I'm going to tell you this because I've been doing vision boards for years and years and years. If you haven't seen my videos on vision boards, I advise you to watch it, okay? And it will show you step by step how to create a vision board. And I also have videos on how to create a vision board on your phone. So you guys can look at either one of those videos to get an idea how you can create your own vision board. Now, what I want to say is vision boards are important. It's like your roadmap to accomplishing and manifesting whatever it is you desire in your life. Now, let me add this to this number 9. When I say I cut pictures out and I put them on my vision board, I not only put pictures on my vision board. If there's something I'm trying to manifest, I have them on my refrigerator. I have them on my bathroom mirror. I have them in my car. I have them in my office so that I'm looking at it all the time. I might even do a vision board on my phone with the collage and look at that every day. Whatever it is you desire, I advise you to take a picture and post it everywhere, especially on your vision board. Now, let's get to number 10. Number 10 is be patient. You don't know how many times I tell people to be patient. When you're not patient and you're worrying about when is it going to come? When am I going to manifest this into my life? Or, oh my God, it didn't work. You just actually pushed your manifestation the opposite way. Now, you could have been doing visualizations, affirmations, and you could have been doing scripting, and it could have been right there at your reach. And you just started getting negative, wondering when it's going to come, started feeling fear and worry, and you just pushed it 3 times, 4 times away. Now, that's what happens to so many people and why so many people do not manifest what it is they want in their life. So my number 10 is one of the most important things that I can tell you: to be patient, to have faith, and believe that the God inside of you is already manifesting and giving you exactly what it is that you desire. Now listen, these are my 10 manifesting habits that I do to manifest things in my life. Okay, so listen, this is Eyvette from My World of Metaphysics. If you like this video, please do not forget to like it. If you're new to this channel, or if you haven't done already, please subscribe, people. Subscribe and tap that bell. Follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com. You can also buy crystals and metaphysical items at store.myworldofmetaphysics.com. We just spoke about 10 manifestation habits that changed my life. I'm sure if you follow these tips, it will change your life too.